Oi, halo. Astaga. Selamat sore. Menjelang malam. Nonton MPL dulu. Aku jam 6 sekarang. Aku jam setengah 7. Halo Benalu. Astaga Benalu. Pengen apa? Pengen apa ini? Pulang sekolah tadi jam berapa pulang sekolah? Boleh nggak tuh main ML sambil nge-live nonton MPL? Pengen lihat. Oh, gue kira pengennya salah. Nanti kena. Masa sih? Emang bisa kena kah? Masa sih?
Enemy in range. And you are too.
Request backup.
Loyalty is my best spotting scope.
Surya takut kamu kok. Ikan yang lainnya yang di stream bisa kan? Karena aku fans Evos.
Better gear.
Jadi aku
Better
harus
aim.
nonton.
Initiate retreat.
No one's ever been too far. One shot, one kill.
First blood. Ally has been slain.
One shot, one kill. One shot, one kill. Focus.
Enemy has been slain.
The master plan remains unchanged.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Not one shot wasted.
Thank you.
One shot, one kill. Focus. One shot, one kill.
An ally has slain. Initiate retreat.
Time for a refill.
Okay.
Come a little closer.
Launch attack.
One shot, one kill. I am neither the hungry wolf nor the sacrificial lamb. Target locked.
You have slain an
One
enemy.
shot, one kill.
An ally has been slain. Double
going down. Where did Harley go? Haven't seen him for a while.
Initiate retreat.
One shot, one kill. Focus.
Cross and walk you down. Death kisses you
Mega
on
kill.
the forehead.
One shot, one kill. Nice try. Home, the start and the end of a journey.
An ally has been slain. Launch attack. Launch attack. Killing spree.
No one outruns my shot. One shot,
Our
one kill.
turret has been destroyed.
Bang.
Launch attack. An ally has slain the turret.
One shot, one kill.
Our turret is under attack.
One shot, one kill.
Shut down. Enemy killing. Enemy double kill.
One shot, one kill. One shot, one kill.
Request backup.
One shot,
Our
one
turret is
kill.
under
Understood.
attack.
Eye on the target.
Request backup. Initiate retreat. Okay. Request backup. Attack. Launch attack.
Closer.
An enemy has been slain.
Nowhere to run.
An enemy has been slain.
I am neither the hungry wolf
Mega
nor
kill.
the sacrificial lamb. One shot, one kill.
Shut down.
One shot, one kill.
Cross and walk you down. Death
An enemy
kisses
has
you
been
on
slain.
the forehead.
Request backup. Launch initiate.
No one's
retreat.
ever been too far. One shot, one kill. Target locked.
Unstoppable.
Done target
The
practice.
turtle. Ally has been slain.
Time for a refill. Nice try.
The enemy has slain the turtle.
One shot, one kill.
Initiate retreat.
Nowhere to run.
Monster kill. Attack. Your team destroyed the turtle. Ally has been slain. Godlike.
Shush. And you are too.
Our turret has been destroyed. Enemy rampage.
The start and the end of a journey.
Our turret is under attack. Enemy double kill.
Cek. Ah, ini ada.
Triple kill.
Halo bros. Halo Sakura Fury, halo Yuhan. Selamat malam, menjelang tengah malam bro.
Target locked.
Legendary.
Salah sniper. Halo Krolo.
Launch attack.
One shot.
Our turret has
kill.
been destroyed.
Where did Harley go? Haven't seen him for a while.
Request backup.
Mending nonton PSG klub kecil dari Jepang. Hai?
One shot. One
Apa itu
kill.
klub kecil dari Jepang siapa?
One shot.
Jangan kau pertandingan bola, jangan mah.
Dead before they knew me. Nowhere to run. Target on the move. One shot. One kill.
Legendary.
One shot. One kill. Bang.
Slain.
One shot. One kill.
Series Osaka, udah berapa emang?
One shot.
Ally has
One
been
kill.
slain.
One shot. One kill.
Legendary.
Satu sama. Kenapa PSG ya payah di musim ya?
Loyalty is my best spotting scope.
Launch attack. Initiate retreat. Down. Launch attack.
Ah!
Enemy double kill.
Rifle.
Mengenang Evos pantai, Cok.
Under attack. Turret has been destroyed.
Weh, kamera gua gelap ya.
Manager turret is under attack.
Dibantai Evos loh.
Your team destroyed the turret.
Gol Joselu dan gol chip dari apa? Jude Bellingham, bro.
Eye on the target.
An ally has been slain.
One shot. One kill. Target on the move.
Our turret is under attack.
Kawet dan melakukan pramusim lagi deh. Dan lawan mana? Kayaknya bakal lawan PSG. Ah!
Our turret is under attack.
Alah,
The enemy has slain Lord. Initiate retreat. Our turret has been destroyed.
The master plan remains unchanged.
Enemy has been slain.
Better gear. Better.
menilai komentari VC resulta atau besok kalau Inter Milan.
One shot.
Boleh.
One kill.
Sambil nonton Inter Milan live komentari lah. MU kapan main MU? Gue pun rencananya mau live komentari apa? Liga-liga kau sudah mulai.
Been destroyed.
One shot, one kill.
Our turret has been destroyed.
Tapi khusus big match. Big match.
Our turret is under attack.
One kill.
Ini lawan Dortmund jam 9. Aduh, jam 9 pagi ya.
Launch attack.
Enemy in range.
Launch attack.
One shot, one kill. Where did Harley go?
GG Evos Legends. Live komentar PSG fans ntar aja Jay, yang menunggu untuk menonton live lu. Siap.
One kill. Nice try. One shot,
Slain an enemy.
one kill.
Initiate retreat.
Come a little closer. Focus.
Initiate retreat.
Gue live komentari kocaknya sih. Kapan ya liga-liga bergulir bulan depan kan? Gue punya sisi baru live streaming apa? Wih. Live streaming apa? Live komentari.
One shot, one
Semoga
kill.
dengan live komentari bisa rame, semoga.
One shot, one kill. This would help.
Request back.
Target locked.
Launch attack.
One shot, one kill.
Launch attack. Enemy has been slain.
Jangan lupa kasih skor di menit bermain Jay. Siap, ada tenang. Gue mau buat live komentari Liga Champions, Liga Inggris.
One shot, one kill. Target clear.
Killing spree.
One kill.
Spacing and forcing Dreams to make this. Oh, Dreams though will catch Franco.
One shot.
Semoga bisa selesai. Semoga.
Team collapse.
Destroyed a turret.
Sebenarnya juga jangan lupa Inter vs PSG. Kapan Inter PSG ya?
One shot, one kill.
Your team
Sama-sama menang, Cok.
victory.
Sama-sama menang, Cok.
It is very subpar for his standard, especially against Dreams' Atlas. It's just, like what is he gonna do about this? Dreams, the Indonesian nightmare, utilizing
Indonesia Nightmare.
pull yourself together and the Atlas, a team fighting initiation hero. All the way from the start, and then
Padahal gua main sambil nonton loh.
real role, the Atlas
Masih GG. Apakah menurut Indonesia akan lolos kualifikasi 2026? Jangan dulu bercerita sampai kualifikasi lah, juara dulu. Bercerita banyak lu di Piala Asia. Piala Asia kapan kan ini guys? Piala Asia masih 2024. Masa sih? Gue kira udah mau ini tahun.
For the whole Geek fam, because it's a dreams, it's an atlas with a conceal and rapid. It's like there's no way you're gonna evade the fatal links even with all of your spells available.
Ini udah jam 7.
Available is for a boy, and Marky just getting caught in that penalty zone is just way more than enough to get him to die. And I think Marky should be more calculated for his hook, and I think he has a chance to come back in that game.
I mean, a very good draft, right? In the first phase, when Franco appeared in the side of Geek,
Tadi saya bermain di klub Evos Piala 2026 melawan Brunei. Tanggal 12 Oktober, JA. 12 Oktober masih lama. Liga-liga dunia mulai kapan? Siapa yang pertama? Bukankah Liga Inggris kan kalau yang pertama-pertama itu ya?
sure, you have a suppression in your kit from side of Geek Fam, but you see no real danger for someone to can really take down Taz in the composition of Geek Fam.
Absolutely no real danger. There was literally nothing.
Yo nggak tahu. Lu kan penggemar bola pastinya harus tahu.
But that's all just to get Atlas to level 4. That's why Evos Legends were so passive in the early stage. They wanted this man you see on your screen, the player of the game, presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy S23 Series 5G, to reach the Fatal Links. Once he got the Fatal Links, the whole map was connected. It was intertwined by this behemoth of an Atlas.
Lah lu juga penggemar bola.
Itemization here. Looking at it with the concealed boots as well. Again, he just goes for the dominance ice, and when it comes down to his defensive items as well, he just goes for the leather jerkin and the robe. He doesn't really complete any of these items until he gets towards the later stage, only completing the dominance ice for the anti-regen. If you guys want to learn how to robe nowadays, it's this. Crisp, clean itemization, buying what's necessary. With the little amount of gold that you get, the little amount of resources that you get as a roamer, it is crucial to be able to prioritize.
MU apakah akan tambah pemain lagi kah?
Simultaneously also being the tanky, beefy frontliner for your team.
I'm very surprised that there's no early flitting time from Dreams, you know, because from the looks of it, he's been picking off people left and right, top and bottom, like in the mid too. So I think I expect the flitting time to be here, but it's on his way there actually. And I like the itemization too with that immortality, early immortality. It makes sense for Atlas because this is one hero that you want.
Mana Doxan Visor mana? Doxan Vision mana? Doxer Vision.
We've been seeing this a whole lot. Roamer is just going for immortality first item even. I think we've seen a lot from the Kanja, but this is it. 3rd minute in the game, where Dreams was able to start pushing the pace. That was when Evos Legends really found their groove. And all throughout the
Doxer Vision udah gak kelihatan Doxer Vision.
we did see a few good attempts from Geek Fam to climb back and to grasp on the game again, to find that grasp on the game again. But it comes down to Dreams, just Dreams, absolutely shattering this formation, making it so that Geek Fam is unable to respond to any of these plays. And even here, while he got bloody hunted, the Call Alter buys enough time. And take a look at Dreams, this beautiful 3-man Fatal Links, forcing out a Purify from a boy, but it doesn't matter. Getting 2 on the board, Luke and Valoy already very value for just his life. And all towards the end as well, you have to take a look at how Dreams plays it. Always just trying to zone, always just trying to utilize these resources, though in that particular situation, we can say that Marky definitely outplayed him.
I want to say that Evos is coming back to their performance in Season 11, being the runner-up from FBLID and representing Indonesia in MSC, but I don't know, man. I feel like this is more of an error from Geek Fam rather than the brilliance of Evos. Yes, Dreams has been playing really, really good, but in terms of composition, I really thought Geek Fam could have won it.
Yeah, I think it's a great point that you brought up. Literally in the moment where it was Geek Fam's massive error. That iron hook into the Terizla, the force of a fight, it just feels very desperate. It just feels like a Hail Mary play. And who's to say it isn't? Because it really was a Hail Mary play. At that point, Geek Fam were just grasping for things on the games to come back, to be able to fight back against the behemoth.
Oi, Gasan!
Who were able to completely stop
Malam jelang tengah malam, Gasan.
through their crisp, clean atomization as well. Towards the end, Beatrix, Brand went for the immortality, sold his boots. He already had that quantum charge, giving him enough mobility in these team fights, and that's what it really brings to the table. Quantum
Nggak nge-live kan lu?
Hunter Strike, boom bang bada bing. That's a lot more mobility to utilize. And
Atau mau belajar?
That's why he only got picked off once, and that was through a Hail Mary play that worked out from Beloy, an Iron Hook flicker.
It is very risky, but the risk paid off. But unfortunately, he can't really keep it up in the late game. But you can see here, from Evos' side, you can see a lot of roaming item goods bought for
Bang, kapan Mobile Legends jadi sponsor untuk Inter Milan? Mana bisa Mobile Legends?
It doesn't really matter, right? As long as you get the passive, it's all good. And you still get more gold in the end.
Absolutely, you're right. I mean, whoa. All three, Fluffy, Hijume, and Dreams went through the roaming boots towards the end of the game. There's
Ngihi.
for Fluffy here. There's also Favor coming in from Hijume.
Does that work?
I'm not too sure if it works out here, but so far he was able to win it out here. Looking at the Blessing, we're going to have to see and dissect that even further towards the later stage of the game, or towards the later stage of the series. But I do want to give or point out Geek Fam's build for Nile. Nile here went for the Assassin Emblem, pretty normal for the emblems. But for itemization, towards the end, he was forced to go for the War Axe as well. So it just begs the question, should he have adjusted? Should he have adapted a bit earlier into the game, going for the War Axe for the first item and transitioning into that beefy Lancelot that we've seen even from Super Ken yesterday, knowing that his team wasn't really doing too well, Beloyski was getting picked off, therefore they really lacked the presence of an actual frontliner.
Yeah, definitely felt, right? Because the only tanky members of Geek Fam is Beloyski, and well, it's a Franco. He's gonna get bursted down real quick. And I think you're right, Mirko. He should have gone for more of a utility jungler build, especially when, like, let's see, like, the scenario, right? Beloyski gets a hook, and yes, you could just burst down the guy that can hook, but if you're a Lancelot, you want to go into the backline and just try to work havoc. And the only way to do that is that to eat all the damage coming in from Brands, from Hijume especially, because you can't really evade that with pure micro skills. There's a limit to how good of a Lancelot you can be. Even
Ya kasih Inter seri kayak gua dong kemarin Manchester City menang, Inter GG di UCL. Gak di pertandingan biasa tetap aja kalah. Siapa itu kalah?
to be able to win the game.
Emang Inter kalah. Kalau di final mah kalah. Kalau ini kan nggak kalah.
Just win out there against Geek Fam.
PSG gimana?
Right from the drafts. And of course, execution will follow. They're a very good and a strong display.
Apakah PSG akan menjual Mbappe-nya?
As this was their debut for season 12. Geek Fam now. Again, they're losing 0-1. If they lose this match, it's not gonna set the tone right for Geek Fam starting week 2.
I think they've already bombed out of that one, right? Starting the season off strong with a 0-2 start to the season. It's already a big blow to Geek Fam. But again, I can't stop talking about Evos Legends and the way they were able to use these three roaming items. I think it does work. Cole also kind of acts as you give a lot of hits with HP, so you still give healing, and you get additional healing with the Favor. And what I do want to highlight most is the Encourage by Fluffy. I think the Encourage here is a phenomenal roam item that he actually got towards the end, or maybe after the 8th minute of the game, like you mentioned, because it's a utility Terizla. Taking a look at it, full tank, so granting more attack damage, or more physical damage and magic damage for the team, definitely helped out.
And it doesn't get you less gold. Just like if you can buy UBS Gold, invest in UBS Gold X MPL ID Season 12 with prices starting from 500,000 rupiahs and get a free MLBB skin available at ubslifestyle.com, UBS Lifestyle e-commerce, and a Blibli UBS Lifestyle.
Yeah, I did.
Gue sebenarnya dukung Man City itu sejak gue masih SD kelas 2, tepatnya Agustus 2015. Mana lu tahu?
Gold that he got
Manchester City udah ada itu.
now to also get the gold in real life.
You gotta invest, man, you know? Grant's put in, he invested little by little and it grew. It started as a 300 gold lead and then it went to 1,000.
Siapa yang bilang lu karbitan? Oh ya TTKS, marah sama ya TTKS.
Marky, not dying.
Ternyata Anda bukan karbitan.
Oh man, it's very hard. as a Geek fan, what do you have to say about their first game?
I'm regretting my I'm not a bandwagon, okay? I'm still sticking to Geek Fam. But you know what? There's still stuff that I've been sticking for a long time, especially Telkomsel and Dunia Games. Watching your team, watching your favorite team play must be like wanting to play too, right? So make sure you all look cool using your favorite heroes and screen. And don't forget to check your data quota before playing, so you don't run out of quota in the middle of the game. So you can use Telkomsel and also Dunia Games, and there's a lot of bonuses and has a promo
Sakitnya clean.
purchase of MLB watchers or items using Telkomsel will give you an extra savings and additional 3 gigs of data.
That's a lot. So hurry up and buy it at where? You might ask, duniagames.co.id.
Sebenarnya gue pernah sih Skarbit, karena gue bingung mau dukung klub apa karena yang saking banyaknya pemain terkenal. Seperti klub apa itu yang memiliki pemain terkenal?
Okay, this is the first time Evos has played a very early power rankings miracle. Connie, where do you think Evos stands above or along other teams?
I mean, surface level, I think they're 4th. Our ranking.
Right behind Onyx.
No.
Onyx are 3rd right now in the regular season.
No, like, let's be real. Like power rankings is different.
Yeah,
It's different with
absolutely.
standings.
It is very different. I think for me, I would rank Evos like just similar to Gani. I think 4th is a very safe place to put them at. I think considering a lot of teams have exceeded and also lived up to their expectations in good and bad ways. I don't know. I think what's going to be really interesting is the Evos Legends versus Dewa matchup. Because both of these team fights rely heavily on their team fight compositions, on their individual mechanics to make these team fights work. And so far, I don't know. I really like this new Evos Legends style, this new refined and redefined version of Evos Legends. It's no longer brand-centric, it is dream-centric.
It's interesting, right? Because the only changes made in terms of players is only Fluffy. So get well to tie cuts, you'll be missed in MPL, and I hope you can come back in MPL too. But we're gonna see here the hair cam by Head and Shoulders. What are you doing, cameraman? Like you have to step onto Geek Fam's desk and try to get Marky. Like this is not right. You have a better hair there.
Absolutely.
Jeff, I think you have a better hair.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. No cap. I think you have the worst hair out of all of us.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You gotta answer positivity with positivity,
Hey,
man.
I'm a menace.
Well, all right, Jeff, and maybe you can just hand him over, Gani, the Head and Shoulders you've seen right in front of your desk, and then maybe Gani.
Gue juga pernah dukung Chelsea pas masih ada Lampard, tapi pas Lampard keluar tahun 2007 gue masih berhenti jadi fans Chelsea. Kenapa sampai lu berhenti? Terus Lampard pindah ke Manchester City. Gak sama Mawar dan Craft gak? Gue udah selesai pasang wifi. Apakah lu akan fokus live stream? Udah pasang wifi nih?
That Sheffin, never mind.
Chef in what? Chef in what?
You thought the Chef in.
Oh! Are we going there? Are we going there?
I don't know where I'm going, Chef in.
Okay. Okay,
Lead the way, Sheffin.
No, let's let's move on with the next game here.
I know it's hard. I know it's hard watching your team lose, Sheffin, but don't cry here up on stage. It's okay. Beloyski, he's still full of energy. You can see it in his eyes. He's still full of passion. His soul hasn't left his body despite that first game dominance from the Tigers. But it is looking like we're back to their public, or yeah, their factory settings. It seems like
Kalau live nggak
to their season 1,
pasti bisa lah, udah pasang wifi, masa nggak bisa live?
I am hearing anything. What did you say earlier? Yeah, by the way, King Fam is I think they're the best in the world right now. Currently with Beloy leading the charge. No, just kidding. Like, man, I think they should definitely ban the Atlas next game. Like, no questions asked. Yes,
When though? Is the question.
first base man for the Atlas? I don't think
think so.
Yes, because like it's Kaja, it's Franco. Like that's the power hero of Beloy, right? The Natalia is gonna be banned, or maybe the Kaja too. So the only option there is to ban. To be able to make the Franco pop off, to be able to make the Franco effective, you have to ban the Atlas. But so far, I have a chance to talk to Beloy personally, and he said to me that he's gonna work on his hero pool, trying to make his Kupras and Minotaurs and all that stuff to be able to be played at the highest level. So we can expect more picks coming in from Beloy.
Maybe. Before Evos Legends, you had a deep talk with Beloy.
Ah!
Evos Legends. Connection. action with Aura.
Ya lo jangan server ini SP karena kalau lu join di situ lu ditanggung sama pemerintah. By the way, negara yang ada di server Minecraft-nya Daniel namanya UFK. Ya disebut United Fury Kingdom. Kenapa namanya pakai Fury? Kenapa ada antek Fury? Daripada lu pakai baju itu mending lu pakai.
And the latest addition,
Janganlah.
picking Evos
Ada saja.
the fluffy dragon.
The ex-Kata.
Kara. His name was Kara back then, now it's
Season
Fluffy.
7.
And honestly, now that he's a tiger, it makes much more sense that he's Fluffy.
Oh, okay.
Main di pertandingan bola Agustus enggak, Jay? Enggak.
He already has it in mind when he's
Di sini cuma biasanya upacara sama drum band.
myself to Fluffy. So like they already got what I think. I want to move to Evos. I think that's the play there for Fluffy, but we're going to the draft. So far, it's gonna be Joy much more respected for Coach Rance, and it makes sense. So far, Toss, I don't think he has made any kind of mistakes in that game, aside from that in the top lane. I think he played that actually quite well. If he can avoid that, boom, it could be a really huge outplay, but so far, Toss is
Tunggu si paling baca JA, sabar.
yeah, I mean,
Lagi warning.
good, right? I mean, it was. He was unstoppable, he was uncatchable, basically, but now they switch sides here, so Evos will not be able to utilize that third or even fifth pick to surprise Geek Fam. See what will they do now, seeing that they have the first pick. I think with this sort of advance, they might try out the second Akito here.
What, the Post Legends?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Paquito is definitely still going to be the top priority here for Geek Fam. I'm not too sure. Do they want to leave the quad open or the Uranus? Honestly, looking at Evos, yeah, no changes. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're still going exactly the same around as they did in game number 1. Valentina, Kajak, and Natalia. Not just shutting a boy down, but also shutting Beloy down. Main point being Beloy. But with the duo mid of Geek Fam already neutralized so early on in the draft, it does give Renz and his Shadow Analyst a really rough time to tackle this draft. Has to be the quad bag.
Yeah.
Gua ada boosting aja, nggak punya boosting gua, bro.
Okay, they want to trade it then.
So they want to go for the Uranus. Not gonna lie, man. The more extra Uranus at a high rank, I'm not the highest rank.
Sabar ya.
Like it got spread really easily by carry. I think that's the highest counter. It's not Zyros, it's carry. I swear to God. The corrosive side is just so annoying. If you combine it with other slows, for example, X-Org or Yeep, it just spells too much trouble for you.
Udah mau menang nih.
There's a very good counter.
Lu bener kan nama aku rajanya, aku yang di.
Through Uranus like it's
Kamu rajanya. Kenapa kamu bisa menjadi raja?
expected. It's going to be the Claude first pick. It's Ranz's comfort pick. We've seen it a whole lot of times in Season 11 even. And now that the Claude is top prio, I don't think Evos Legends will shy away from picking up that comfort pick and prio pick for Evos. Arlet could definitely be a pick.
Anjing.
Instead here, already locking a jungler so early on. I don't know. No Kaja, upward grabs here.
Dev bro, tuh Mempel main jam segini. Gak tahu juga.
Veramis.
Okay.
Untungan masuk dari SMP dan jadi penduduk UFK. Kenapa nggak AFK aja? Ditanggung sama pemerintah dari rumah uang. Jadi bayar pajak lah kalau hidup di situ.
What are they looking for here? Because two heroes that isn't really good.
Aku like bang, thank you bagus. Maksudnya terserah. Kata aku sudah like ke 320 kali kayaknya.
I wonder how it will unravel. Evos though, with this clock, a lot of
Oke, komentar PSG Osaka second half. Astaga. Live MPL dulu.
also possibilities. Seeing the Fanny is already picked. It's gonna be Brock and Katira. Looks like Brock is very popular, especially. I feel like Supervin, every time there is a Paramis, it's an auto run, right? So I can maybe, try to get some info coming in from PTR. One of the best things in the MPL ID right now. So I like this approach, but oh man, like, see, like if this is the previous
Jeez.
season, I would like this pick, but Blue right now it just doesn't shine as much as the previous seasons, man. Like it just doesn't hit the same. I don't know.
Yeah, even with the split, you're still very vulnerable in these team fights, and picking the glue up here means that there's
Mending UCL iya, tapi belum mulai kan UCL-nya.
fanned out for Geek Fam. A lot of their comfort that they haven't even been able to utilize. And remember the keys to victory for Geek Fam. Get a comfort pick on Beloy. None of the clues been picked, but the Fairness and Fanny and the ban towards Franco. It seems like Beloy might not be able to get any of his picks. Kufra might be another ban coming through next. And then they're just gonna nail Beloy down.
Sniper
I
ready.
don't think Kufra is the right choice here for Beloy as well.
Kenapa nggak mungkin live komentari UCL?
It's a Kadita, it's not gonna work well with the Tyrant's Revenge and Rage. You're gonna easily counter it.
Bang, TDP prosesormu berapa? Apa itu TDP? Ya, nak apa gitu WO-in, cok. Ngin.
With some healing, maybe with Angela, which I don't really like to because you're up against a Grok and a Kadita, which can punish you quite easily. So, Florin maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I think Florin is a good option here for Beloy, considering that, yeah, you have two roamers, you do have two healers rather, one with Ferris.
Gasan nge-JA ketua jadi penduduk FK.
Doesn't matter if Fanny is upstairs, downstairs, mid, jungle, you will be able to just heal him up. And let's see here, will Evos Legends pick that up, right? I mean, going up against a healer, it's gonna be very tricky, but no, they will opt for another Harith man here from the side of White Tigers. Oh, gold lane option available. Gold lane option, carry. It's the only one is carry,
Carry
right?
Beatrix, technically. I mean, the Beatrix can be a pick-up here for the side of Geek Fam as well. The carry is a bit safer. No, carry isn't a bit safer. I mean, technically, if you go for the Purify, it is safer. But that early game against a Kadita and a Claude, plus the Grok as well in these team fights, it's going to be really hard to pull off.
I mean, very,
Unless
yeah,
they go for the Diggy as a
Ooh.
rover, last pick.
Ooh, Diggy, that is a possibility. I mean, it's very rare thing to see Beatrix with a Purify, right? I mean, I don't think we have ever seen it.
No.
So, what? Wait.
Beloy choke?
Beloy choke. Going up against Kadita and Grok.
Huh.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
I think this is just specifically trying to counter brands, I guess, but if they want to counter brands, I think Minotaur would work better, especially with Kadita too. So I think he wants to go more of a pick-off composition, but Evos, I think they're gonna opt to go for a Mortis, I guess, because there's just way too much CC, too much...
La 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 la.
It's gonna work well against the Fanning too, the cable's gonna be stopped. Maybe...
Another good choice would be the Fredred in the jungle. But they do go for the Martis.
And Ruby.
And the Ruby already providing good peel for the back as well. And it's going to be the 1-1.
Basketball coy, seri lawan klub Jepang. Hai. UCL bisanya September. September atau Agustus? September ya? Full skin lah bang, MPL-nya buat apa nih? Lu kalau tadi gua menang MVP lo. Turning without working is nothing. Ush, apa artinya bang? Lu jadi penduduk WFK nggak perlu bayar pajak karena kehidupan lu dibayar pemerintah. Dari rumah sama uang dikasih sama pemerintah secara gratis sama biaya pajak apapun. Sepeser pun. Apakah benar?
And prove he's one of the junglers that's gonna be feared in the next few seasons.
We'll see if it can work out here for Evos Legends. It seems like they have the more concise, the more precise draft to deal or to do, execute the winning condition that they have. Meanwhile, for Geek
Cara mainnya betul sekali. Tapi gua pengen main. Tapi nanti.
They're experimenting here as well with the emblems. Experiments with lethal ignition. Sweetness finder for 1-1. Nothing too crazy, even Nile here. Festival of Blood, no master assassin with rupture as well.
Suara bisik apa tuh bang? Suara fisika enggak? Suara hair dryer biasa.
Marky, pull yourself together. So he's going for more Inspire. I like that. That is very specific, but 1-1. Every time he's going for the crossbow attack, the Inspire is very ways to burst down all the beefy frontliners here, especially Brock with a lot of physical defense. You're gonna be able to burst down the frontliners first if you want to burst down the backliners, but backliners here is
Tanpa biaya pajak apapun lu udah bisa hidup bahagia dan bisa makan sepuasnya kah? Tuh lu kekar dan berotot Jay, siapa bilang?
Quote-unquote synergy or unsynergy from Geek Fam is gonna work.
I gotta say, your team is very creative. Take us to the Light of Dawn.
Game number 2 for Evos versus Geek Fam.
And here Brands is on the Purify, so you can already see a big difference here. I don't think
Ole.
tempo as much as he did.
Mang
in game number 1.
ole.
It's gonna be quite passive, especially considering
Biar ngadem pakai hider, ada saja beliau. Bukan ngadem, bersihin debu. Debu bekas apa? Bekas abu rokok. Gua geser-geser tuh.
If he's not careful, if he doesn't calculate fast enough.
Sudah main chill, sudah main chill.
Does make sense, right? With Purify, why? What is your goal? It's just to deflect the Wave Dragon and potentially the Jet Kundo. So now Beloyski can't really target the gold lane.
Especially with that blazing threat, it's gonna be executed, especially in the late game, because it's gonna be very vital for you.
Makan semuanya punya armor kuat, lu punya kebahagiaan hidup dia. Bener gak Sam? Bang, pertama masuk server Minecraft Daniel ada logo untungnya. Jadi setiap lu masuk server pertama kali kayak promosi apa ini? Lu akan dikasih rumah gratis dan itu bebas milih. Kalau lu udah pilih rumah itu punya lu. Apakah kayak gitu? Lihat JE, lihat apa? Foto emang bisa lihat? Mana bisa?
I think it's kind of evident, right? Niall still having the jitters. Because so far in FPL ID Season 12, there's been a lot of mistakes that this guy made.
Wifka juga punya 3 anggota keluarga kerajaan bang. Ada aku sebagai King Fury 1, ada Rich sebagai calon King 1, ada Rich calon King Fury 2, ada Gasa sebagai calon King Fury 3. Mantap. Bang, tadi sekolah gua susah belajar, tapi semenjak gua nyetel Mockingbird tugas gue cepet selesai. Betul kan, dengar Mockingbird tuh semuanya jadi enteng. Lu mah hina-hinain lagu Mockingbird. SG sang bot sekali. Emang kenapa? Dikalahkan tim Jepang kah?
Okay, Kundo flicker on towards Fluffy, not the right target. Alter popped. Bringing Geek family too low. Now Luke pops a split, mounting Fluffy. Take a look at the turtle now, taken control by Nile, but now Luke quite isolated. Will not be committed just yet though. In the front side, take a look at that. A boy though gets the turtle. Beloyski now. Low will be taken down. Both roamers taken out. A boy of the teams now. Look for a disengage. It's a 1-for-1.
Kalah penguasaan bola. Skornya berapa?
Very messy coming in from Geek Fam, especially the engage coming in from Beloy. That was a weird pathing for Chao user. Usually just want to go for a flicker when you're out of your vision from your opponent. And it just goes all the way to the back, to the red buff even, and gets Fluffy out of all people there.
There's a big pick-off here from Geek Fam. The way that they were able to just place or pace themselves in that team fight using the cold old.
Periwan jokeset pas Sakura Fury minta jadi mod dulu sampai sekarang. Dulu Sakura Fury mau jadi moderator ya boleh. Sekarang sabarlah Fury, nanti dulu cok astaga. Dari tadi PS keselang terus. Jadi ntar bikin playlist lagu sukaan lu. Kalau lagunya bagus ntar gue pakai buat ngerin tugas. Siap. Fluffy troll.
A lot of free calls, a lot of TPs just to trigger the opponent. I think, this is the first time marking. What?
Wah.
Came back with the PMI onto us in PMI. And that's Marky saying, thank you very much. I'm gonna pick up the kill.
That is just giving a
Brans, ngapain Brans?
I guess like he's not fully up on his form, but in the bot lane it's gonna be another kill for Evos Legends, but I'm still.
Nanda apa dah ganggu gua tuh tadi? Cowok dah ganggu,
Cutthroat Nile finding the kill. No, finding Bruns there, but not enough follow-up damage. The Fermis wasn't able to kill him just yet. And now it's a re-engage. Fluffy and Taz. Take a look at Dreams as well. Beloyski taken out by Taz.
Join aja lah bang ke CVMC-nya, nanti keluar si toko roti peninggalan gua. Emang ada?
Nile dealing out damage, not enough though. Atsit was in that previous fight.
Toko roti.
I'm still trying to find words to describe what happened. But right now, I think Evos has definitely the advantage towards the total area, and 5 men already. Niall is gonna work.
No hush, little baby, don't you cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Steven never gonna burn out, little baby. Woi bang, woi Fahmi. Anjir, gue belum mandi lo dari tadi pagi. Bang, lu yang mana bang? Gue yang ngomong. Ganti ambil Indonesia Channel, nggak mau. Terlalu mainstream. Ini supaya kayak nonton bola gitu.
Evos legends, they still have the upper hand when it comes down to neutral objectives, and I think Geek Fam just completely failed to understand what they're.
Mudah-mudahan ya dengan lagu Mockingbird semua tugasnya cepat selesai. Abang Kadita ya. Gua apa? Gua yang ngomong. Ini DJ Evos, oh jelas. Evos garis keras nih. Tatonya ada tapi di betis. Bitina nyekor. Udah berapa skornya sekarang? Gini selama ini Evos coy. Oh jelas. Evos roar. Baca JA. Mana yang tutus? Mau nggak lu bang toko rotinya terserah dari perangkat kurus? Emang terserah udah nggak join lagi kah?
This is not an MPL level fighting, I would say, but it could be the cheaters.
Bold statement there. But we're seeing the audience prediction here rise up for Geek Fam actually. 38%.
Evos cupu, pala lo Evos cupu. Ada nafas dari penghangat bangku cadangan di PSG. Nafas masih di PSG kah? Gue kira udah pindah ke Amerika. Paling beban retri, sering Indomaret. Siapa itu? Kalau lu apa Fahmi? Lu Evos kah? Beras lagi mati. Terserah Commander Seven karena pengkhianat dan juga udah nyebar beberapa identitas, astaga. Jadi udah nggak bisa masuk lagi ya.
Luke survives that one with a flicker. Luke mounting nobody just yet here as now finds the back line. Ooh, good slide there, Fluffy surviving that one, but crossbow tank again will not be enough damage just yet to take anyone down.
Wow, okay, so that's a
Daripada dukung Evos mending dukung Manchester United. Daripada dukung Manchester United mending dukung Dewa United.
the plan for increasing his hero pool has
Bang, maksud dari nasi goreng babi tanya Fury apa maksudnya?
and I still think you should go for a lot more chow picks because the only time you get more practices, a real practices in an actual game, just like you have to be back to your old mechanics.
I think so too. Giving him a bit more time to learn the Cho, but against Evos Legends, I don't think it's the right time to be picking up a hero as tough as this, because Evos Legends, they took the complete opposite route. If Cho is a very high mechanical hero, they've gone for
Gue lebih suka terserah di live-nya JE dibanding di si terserah di Minecraft pengkhianat. Terserah di live-nya JE kayak orang normal. Emang kenapa kalau di server kayak pengkhianat gimana? Anjir, rokok gua habis loh. Ada yang mau beliin gua rokok nggak? Evos kan angkat piala bang, dari Impulsion kemarin cuma angkat hikmahnya aja. Kayaknya ini season nggak angkat piala ini.
See here, Dreams. Gold. No clear damage just yet though. There you go. The cut does come through. Take a look at the backside. Only just trading skills and trading resources, seems like.
I don't think we've talked about the Ruby pick enough, man. Like, so far, this has been like one of the unsung heroes for Evos, especially in the late game. I expect, right, an engage coming in from Poloski and gets cancelled right away from one of the members from Evos, either Fluffy or Dreams.
Tottenham aja angkat trofi Tiger Cup J. Tahun berapa lu itu Tiger Cup? Mana ada piala profesionalnya Tottenham tuh tahun berapa terakhir? 2000-an kayaknya. Saya udah ngancam mau sebar identitasku dan sekali pengen dikudeta aku biar dia bisa dudukin kursi singgah sananya aku. Oh jadi dia sebagai rakyat jelata yang ingin apa ya mengkudeta gitu.
Geek Fam, stopping the pick-off game from Geek Fam. They're no longer letting these vulnerable targets on their team.
Bangka Virus memiliki kotoran jadi mereka makhluk terbesi tuh.
That it's working. Evos Legends with the slow pace game.
Virus tidak memiliki kotoran. Kagak tahu, mungkin seperti itu kah?
Completely take control of the game. They don't need to invade right now. All they need to do is to get their carries to a spot where they can carry, and then the invades will happen.
Jelek amat rakyat jelata. Maksudnya ini di pengkudetaan, maksudnya dalam konteks menceritakan pengkudetaan. Ya si terserah si jaklat rakyat jelata di Minecraftnya server. Terus mau mengkudeta raja si King Fury. King Fury pertama. Cantik juga guys terserah. Itu fotonya siapa? Terserah.
Who will pull the trigger first?
I don't think there's going to be a trigger to pull right now for both teams. Geek Fam are waiting for an isolated pickoff, and there it is!
Yeah, finding one. Where Dragon Dreams very low, but still surviving that one. Taz, though, now isolated in the front side. Crossbow with Tang! Will not be able to take him down just yet. Farkey finally him down. It's a 2-4-1, 2-4-2 now. As a Dreams, Taz, Voloisky, and Marky will be taken out of the board. So no jungler for both teams.
Nile is still up, but I don't think a Fanny, a glue, is very, very capable of doing
Taking
a
a
lord,
lord.
especially when you're up against a lot of
Biasanya nggak bisa tiki-taka kayak Barcelona saja dilatih oleh Luis Enrique. Beda konteks. Pemain di PSG nggak ada yang punya kayak gitu. Artinya masuk ke main IFK bang. Fase 1 penjara 1 sampai 3 hari, fase 2 penjara 1 bulan sampai 1 tahun, fase 3 dibayar permain dari server. Astaga. Sebenarnya tambah tindakan sampai tersesat, tambah gasan sama dengan keluarga Ci. Serangannya kaku. PSG sekarang diperkuat oleh siapa? Masih ada Mbappe kah? Fami JKT48 masih cantikan Freya jacket Freya di ML.
The reset is not there from the barrier from the Grok, but I don't think Geek Fam wants to take this. They just want to bait or maybe just buy time for Nile.
Gue kira Mbappe akan dijual, akan dilego kan di musim.
Crossbow Tang doesn't
Udah
have
kalah
damage
Evos
enough
nih.
point. We'll find the kill. 2 men are taken out by Evos as Geek Fam. Minute 12, they're looking to claim more control. With 2 men taken out, it's surely Lord for Geek Fam.
Surely, right? Surely, but
Mbappe OTW apa? Mbappe OTW Juventus katanya.
Mortal Coil, a lot of CC immune that can get him the Lord, and Taz is very, very capable on his retro as well.
It comes down to the power spike, I believe, for Geek Fam, right? Because they were waiting for a point where they can finally turn it around and come back into the game. And it comes through Marky. The main reason they've been completely outclassed, I would say, in these neutral objectives.
Ingat satu untuk semua. Hai.
The fact that their gold laner, their marksman, just wasn't able to really melt anyone down. Now with the
Mbappe OTW Liga Gurun. Saya Mbappe OTW apa? Dewa United.
Just got completely melted by a crossbow attack. Though it didn't kill him, it got him low enough for the Fanny to deal the finishing blow.
It looks like mid turret's gonna be very, very low here for Geek. Oh my goodness. Let's keep going in. Oh, another one.
Yeah, Council Petrify comes through. Cold Alter now forced to be popped. Take a look at the front side. Oh, gets sick.
Brans mati lagi Brans.
It's a collapse. Luke now mounting one. Dreams though has immortal. Oh, that might be a mistake. Luke will lose his immortal. Now finds a kill on towards Taz. This is not good. As he
Oh man, the immortality fight is just so clutch. This is an EXP laner we're talking about. This is not a jungler, not a gold laner, but we're gonna see Geek Fam trying to end the game.
We might see a game 3, ladies.
Boleh. Brans balik 6 detik.
Oh my god, Fluffy.
Wey, gila.
Let's see, is that enough? A boy finds a killing spree as well. Lord taken out.
Brans ngamuk dulu Brans.
Again, not enough firepower for Geek Fam to end the game.
Kawan saya apa J? Kalau lo bisa tebak gue masukin ke kesalahan Minecraftnya Daniel sama aja.
But again, no
Upgrade-nya
Remember, man,
tidak gue inginkan. Presentnya tidak gue inginkan. Malah aku hanya menggunakan Layla build tank aja dibacain kenapa. Layla itu hero master.
Don't forget also use your head and shoulders to get your damage off way.
Check it out, go ahead.
Bang main rakit PC simulator buat video konten. PC simulator banyak game kan, yang game mana? Tapi gue mau selesai dulu yang spawn bob itu. Kayaknya masih lama. Sundul apa itu sangat bot sekali. Oh lu nonton di mana itu guys?
Being an Order Fire before, he understands how to go up against this as well. He understands completely when to go in, and he was able to capitalize, getting a double kill.
Masih bisa bertahan, bro.
Let's take a look back at the items here. For Wanwan, Marky is going to be the prime member that Evos Legends are looking to take off before the team fight even starts. Now, he's already building, wow, with another.
Yang PC Creator 2.
Let's see what he actually goes for here. Is he going for a Hans Claws into the end? Not too sure if that's what he's going for here, but with the nature built up and the Wind Talker, it's already enough survivability and mobility to add on to the fact that he already can shred through the frontliners for the side of Evos Legends. He changes it up. That's why it looked really weird. He goes for the Magic Blade instead, and this is more like it. He's going to respect the damage coming in, the only magic damage coming in from the Kadira.
It looks like the agenda of Beloy Centric is gone. Beloy being the weakest link objectively in this match. 066 so far has not been having any impact, but looks like maybe one here.
Oh, montage there. Wave Dragon, take a look at the damage now. Dreams will not be able to soak that much damage. Marky, positive win of nature. But take a look at the wall charge from the side of Floppy. Now jumps in towards Hijume. Almost takes him down.
Masuk Brans, ha?
Take a look at the cover. Now gets taken out. Athena shields brought by most of the players as a 2v1 now.
Okay, Toss is a bit offside there, trying to get another.
Apa-apaan? Buka baju simulator.
From Nile, but also a really good
Umpan tiki-takannya burik, Cox. Masih tiki-taka Al Nassr yang jago kah?
They can't really utilize this, but Toss might be going down here.
Oh my god, and Taz now committed. Loses his immortal. Now take a look at the wall charge. On towards the Mark.
Nice, Taz.
Gets taken out by the true damage of the Martis. And now it's all Geek Fam retreating. Luke finding one good mount there. Good payback. And now they're overstaying. Luke gets taken out. Geek Fam still somehow surviving.
It's a stalemate. It's a complete stalemate in the 17th minute of game number 2. Geek Fam versus Evos Legends with Taz down and Nile off. But with Marky down, there's no one there who can actually try to threat the Lord take. Geek Fam can't do it. They don't have a DPS dealer. Evos have the DPS, but they don't have the executor. So for both teams, they're now just gonna go back and reset and set up again for another big team fight that might end up like this consistently. Just 2 for 2.
Delay kah di luang? Masa sih?
In a complete stalemate.
Apakah delay?
So we can see here the damage dealt by a boy. 100k so far this game, almost doubling down Marky.
Oi, OTW.
As a DPS. Makes sense though. It's a
Mar,
lot of smoke coming in from Faramis.
kamu flase. Lempaci boroko lu, Cip. Aduh, so abis itu ini.
He hasn't died yet as a Faramis, also with the Purify too. A lot of clutch plays, a lot of clutch covers from a boy towards a lot of members of Geek Fam. But might be Lord Death after this, but Niles just gonna
Ada charge, sampai ada charge.
try to find a way to make this team fight towards the advantage of Geek Fam with 4v5.
That's incredible value already.
Ipos.
Better being on towards Dreams now. Still has Immortal though. Will lose. Oh my god, a huge petrify. But Dreams will not be able to survive that one. Now finds the kill. Halt Altar popped from the side of Geek Fam. 5v4, will they get it again? Brands, a quarter of HP.
Lah, kok nge-lag?
Cutthroat. Lord taken out by the side of Geek Fam. Evos, they need to defend this.
Showing more than signs of life from Geek Fam. 70
Delay bang di lu. Astaga.
Kill department, only 4k gold lead. And I think
Refresh dulu, refresh.
And I think if you want to
Sama aja.
win the game right now because this fan is gonna fall off quite a lot in this late game.
Ini tidak terlalu cocok dengan gaya bermainnya Enrique. Kan baru game pertama, baru pelatihan awal. Paling masih menemukan ini. Masih menemukan pencerahan.
We might see a game 3 now. Let's see. It's a 4v3. Toss taken out. The base is cracked open. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game 3.
We have a game 3 on our hands. Courtesy
Ala kalah, cuk.
wrong on his Fanny multiple times over and over again. Not really good
Lah ternyata menang. Siapa yang menang?
As long as you get the W, as long as you get the series going, as long as you equalize and having more chance, it's a-okay. We're going to game 3.
Lu guys, gua mau mandi lu guys, supaya kelihatan fresh, nggak kelihatan burik kayak gini guys. Jadi gua pasang ini, gua pasang tayangan MPL-nya tuh pakai ini. Oh, ini.
Drawn into these team fights, and we have to say, man, that Fanny started off really slow starter. Once he got the groove, though, once the jitter started to fall apart, he was able to completely come back and take control with his mechanics.
Pasang MPL-nya aja.
Since I've seen Niall play that Fanny last time in MDL.
Pasang live PSG. Ada saja.
He was shining. A few mistakes here and there. Who knows that, again, you know, first game.
Atau ini aja lah.
The Geeks, especially Luke, right? Again, given Blue, it seems like he's still able to
Burik amat gue, Cok.
finding the right targets, enabling his team on that Blue as well, especially towards that end there, finding mounting Taz. Yeah, I mean, without retribution, it's just a sure Lord. After that Lord take, it was GG. What a good showing again from side of Geek Fam. Doesn't matter what happened in game 1, they were able to bounce back. It's hard pick for MVP, right? Because a boy dealt the most damage and having a
MPL aja.
perfect game. And also he's been the most consistent
Ini aja lah.
in that game 2 versus Evos. But Niall made some incredible plays with this highly
MPL aja lah.
hero in Fanny.
Bye-bye.
Kill specifically the mid lane was absolutely insane. Like, that's probably one of the best fighting plays I've ever seen in MPL. Maybe that's over-exaggerating, I don't know, but look, I think he's the unsung hero of this match, man. Like, I've said this over and over again, I don't think Blue is as good as it was in the previous season, but he showed me wrong. Maybe he's still a power hero in this match, but we're gonna see here the MVP, presented by Samsung Galaxy S23 Series 5G, is a boy with therapies. I think the easy choice was definitely a boy. Just absolutely stunning KDA from the mid laner that you would expect to die a few times, looking at the way he plays. He's not a random mid laner that plays in the back. No, he goes in a lot of these skirmishes. He uses the Shadow Stampede as utility, as CC to create openings for the team. But in this game, you can see the adjustment from a boy. That adjustment from being the initiator to understanding, hey, I don't need to do that. I can just wait in the back for Beloy to make a play and then respond it over. So, you've seen Beloy die a few times, maybe more than just a few times. 6 times in this game. It looks like mistakes, and it is mistakes. But a boy is able to make that mistake and win. He was able to translate it over so many times. When Beloy overextends, even when he doesn't find the proper kick, he always gets saved. And a lot of those resources from the side of Evos Legends were burnt out to get Beloy, to take him out of the fight. But the Cold Altar was always there to prolong that time, to give Geek Fam more space and time to respond over to the response coming in from Evos Legends. And this is the brilliance from this man right here. To pull yourself together definitely helped him get through a lot of these team fights
the CC with that Purify being on a lower cooldown.
We're going to see the replay here from the previous game. So far in early game, Evos, still having a pretty good game, even though so far Geek Fam has been responding to pretty well. But I think overall, until the mid to late game, Evos had it in the bag, especially with the composition too. I believe Evos was better, but so far Marquis has been doing that Ghost thing over and over again and getting those picks, getting those kills. This is one of the plays where he did pretty good until that fluffy wall charge just killed him off.
You look at the way a boy played as well. It just comes down to how good he is at spacing. Again, look at him in the middle of the team fight, utilizing the call alter, always in these team fights, so active. Yet the spacing is just perfect from this young talent for Geek Fam.
I mean, looking at his performance now, I get it why he's the MVP, right? He's just always there. He's just always in the right vicinity, in the right target, in the right time as well. Just pop that call alter and just make Evos Legends miscalculate things. And there you go. This was the final push. Look at now. Looking for an angle from the backside. A very cheeky move, but it worked, right? Towards the end, it was messy, it was flashy, but they targeted the base. Wow. Let's see what happens. Push item.
When it comes down to the item builds here, honestly, for the MVP, the player of the game himself, there's not much to say. It's just a standard Pyramus build with an immortality pot as well. Didn't even get to sell the shoes. It was just the mechanics that he displayed in the game, not through the items. But I do want to give a massive shout out to Marky here and the way that he was able to adapt in this game. That Melfic Roar instead of the Windtalker, the priority of which items to go for in this game really helped Geek Fam get through that tough mid game. Because if it wasn't for that Melfic Roar buy, it would have been over, I would say, for Geek Fam. Those team fights would not have gone the way that it went for the 1-1, when he was able to find Taz, a lot of these good crossbow tanks, even though he didn't find the execute, to prolong the crossbow tang, the damage was enough to just zone these members away. And especially from Niall, he was juggling items a lot, though I will have to say, there was a big juggle of items when he died the second time, and he actually accidentally bought the Anti-Chorus instead of the Immortality. So that's why you're seeing his items now, and it's incomplete. It's because he has been juggling a lot of those items, and sometimes, unfortunately, he mistapped one of these items, and it ended up with a different one. But from the side of Evos Legends, I'm not too sure. I honestly think that when it comes down to the damage, they don't really have enough towards that later stage. It all relies on the crowd, and then burst, which is early to mid. So for Evos Legends' composition, it was all about ending the game in the 13th to the 16th minute. But if it goes longer than that, Geek Fam had the advantage, and it was clear to see why they had the advantage.
You know what? What's funny, right? I mean, if we're talking about crowd control, Evos Legends got it in the bag. Vegeta, Brock, Ruby, but Geek Fam, in their composition itself, a lot of anti-CCs. You got the dude who doesn't mind being crowd controlled. One has a Purify in his kit. A boy picks up the spell of Purify, very hard to catch. And Cho has that Chun-Pu anti-CC as well. So you can see here that Evos Legends, that they want to control the fight, but it seems like they can. But Geek Fam just does it with their skills. Okay, I think your pointer goes like lacking damage towards the end of the game, but I think the whole damage coming in from Geek Fam is mostly from 1-1 from Marky, right? The other one, if you kind of ignore Niall, yes. Okay. Niall, once he goes in and doesn't really have any resources available, he's gonna be forced to back away, right? In a ideal situation where when Fluffy gets either Marky or Niall, I think it's gonna be an easy team fight for Evos Legends because Toss is gonna clean up the trash coming in from Geek Fam, and also Dreams has a lot of CC in hand, and that makes it hard for Geek Fam to be able to do the team fight properly. I think that's the idea there, but I do agree that in terms of how much damage they have without any kind of synergy, I do agree that it's mostly just France.
Yeah, I think it's a fact as well. Right now, looking at the carry, a boy was definitely a very good secondary damage dealer. Sure, it was mainly Marky, but here, on paper, it's actually mainly a boy.
Halo, gimana matchnya? PSG.
That's gonna be the green light for Geek to pull the trigger to burst the load and burst it down. I feel like in terms of just clearing the lane, the only one that's I'll say the most efficient is probably Fluffy, but Fluffy's also there to be able to do the load again. So it's a bit of a dreams. Quick mistake.
PSG kalah.
Even committed to Bennett's rage. Two big resources now gone. Flicker and Bennett's rage. Flicker and probably the most important member to have a flicker on in the 15-minute of the game. How is he going to lock anyone down now if it isn't from the Iron Hook?
Kalah berapa?
Standard bloody hunt. Now it gets real tough. See.
Ya, Brans.
Lord dance by both teams. Minions, they're pushing in favor of the side of the Geeks. Oh, a good hook onto his loop though. Let's see the connection. Oh, it's more than enough damage there as being 5 members.
Maju.
Members taken down to 1. The Lord now taken care of. Borski gets taken out. Nile, a comfortable finish. But they will retreat. Wait. No. He's just trying to clear the lane. Okay, but in terms of damage control,
Kerja bagus.
but oh wow, that is really good. Okay, we calling there was the best play because he thought that Evos was trying to intercept him in the middle of the area there inside the bush.
Kalah sama tim Jepang. Main Free Fire. Bukannya Lulu tadi Kolotep tadi login kan? Gua lihat tadi Kolotep main loh Epic 2.
It was caught by Evos Legends, a brilliant iron hook by Dreams, but they also noticed that Evos Legends utilized 4 ultimates to take him down. Everything in the kitchen sink thrown at Luke. That gave Geek Fam all the right reasons to just commit ultimate. 1v1 Nile gets out. Hijime, no Petri. No Petri, but good thing that he still survives. Now let's see. The defense 5v5. Plus Geek Fam has the Lord. Will it be Geek Fam winning the third game? Fluffy now soaking
Bang, tadi gue lihat City ada postingan Halan lagi foto bareng Jisoo Blackpink. Emang ada. Kolotep Savage pakai Nana. Serius lu?
will force to use his split. But again, Evos Legends will stay and fight. Marky has to realize that he's
Inter bisa gitu nggak bisa kan foto bareng. Tapi Inter bisa foto sama Misterio.
Whoa. I was more impressed by the dodge from the rough waves because I think he already had a finger onto a wall there, knowing that there's a slight chance that Hijime is still there. Yeah, it was absolutely well played.
Lainnya bisa foto bareng Ronaldo. Betul.
Top in leaderboards, yep, this
Inter juga foto bareng Ronaldo.
favorite hero. You don't need to do much. You can just spam your skill 1 and deal damage. That's it. No mechanic hero, question mark. No mechanic hero, but when you have someone like Taz playing him, he can pull out the full potential, the utmost best of Bane. 56,000 damage, more than a boy, more than Brands. Torpedo now, a lot of resources taken, soaken by this guy, still surviving, loses his immortal. Look at the positioning of Hijime.
Ronaldo Nazario ada juga CR7. Barusan kan Inter lawan Al Nassr kan. Jadi ada konten yang Inter upload foto. Cuadrado sama Ronaldo foto bareng. Tapi Bang Dodo nggak main, Bang Dodo nggak bisa berbuat apa-apa Bang Dodo.
Is definitely a very good buy option for them, but Evos Legends for brands actually opted to go for the Wind Nature, so it's also a very good option to just try to neutralize that crossbow tank power. But I do agree with the point that you made very early on after that team fight. Marky needs to hold on to this ultimate because with him just holding on to it,
suara MPL-nya nggak ada, masa sih? Gue pelanin suara MPL-nya.
And it does not work out. Evos Legends can then pursue these targets. Dreams has Flicker now. This is going to be a Lord dance. You can't have the slow push in that bottom lane. That's why they're taking it slow. That's why they're letting it reset.
They're forcing a member here for Evos Legends to respond and send a guy downstairs. Well, let's see. Will they pull the trigger? Dreams. Ooh, this is that Iron Hug.
Ini kan ada, itu alam foto di Blackpink, tandanya Halan lagi di Korea. Ngapain di Korea sedangkan City tanding lawan siapa City tanding bersama Bayern Munchen? Emang di Korea mainnya?
And now is the time. Hijuma is down there, no mobility, they're going to commit.
Yeah, Luke will pull the trigger here. Oh, that big patch forced prematurely there. Let's see, crossbow attack will not be popped as Luke now. Will be mounted though. Yeah, it's gonna be a free lord here for the side of the Geeks. Evos Legends, can they defend the fourth lord of the game?
Okay, still the same homework for Marky, and this is not really the best, sieging composition for Geek Fam 2, so he has to play perfectly, and also because we did a big play, especially with the, speak of big play!
Yeah, good Iron Hook, he has a immortal, take a look at the all in, all the resources popped, and Luke still survives. Oh, that's not a good sign if you're a white
Lah gue foto sama Garnacho di Jakarta. Wait, emang Mudrik udah pergi Indonesia. Saya menunggu si tim foto bareng sama member Blackpink.
To actually micromanage the wave for a three-way push.
Yeah, let's see. Top and mid coming in. Wild charge doesn't really connect. 25,000 HP on the Lord though. Evos Legends needs to take care of that.
Kalah sini guys. Mau lihat Evos defense-nya sampai di mana? Kalah sini. Hai.
Jumps in the backside as well. Oh my way! The White Tigers again. They've three lords now.
Is this endable? 40 seconds! 40 seconds! Can they end this?
They can end it. It all comes down to Marky. He needs to make an Albert level play. He needs to produce a miracle. The M in his name needs to come out.
Albert did this season 6. Can Marky do it now? All of the resources now juked. 20 seconds on Nile. 20 seconds.
Let's go. Menang nih.
In the minutes here. Evos Legends, they're jumping in. Oh, Marky pops the
Menang nih guys.
Deadly catch pops the White win it back.
2 matches in a row. We have a very, very dramatic ending. And this one is also a heartbreaker for all the Geek Fam fans out there. And for me too.
Aku hampir menangis. Comeback kayak klub Jepang. Gila, pertahanan tinggal akhir loh. Darah kayak gini turretnya, Cok.
And they punished and take down 4 members in that last fight. Opening an opening for them to take. Take a look at the losing side. Goodness.
They had everything it took to win, but Luke had to just walk up in front, going to a bush that was unnecessary to open.
Comeback bro, comeback.
They had everything, but it just shows you the championship mentality is still here for the White Tigers. It was there for them in the first day of MPL Indonesia Season 11 playoff where they reverse swept Geek Fam, and Geek Fam have not.
Menunggu El Clasico di hari Minggu. Oh iya, versus RRQ hari Minggu. Iya, RRQ hari Minggu.
Season 12 is a season where history repeats itself. From Albert's miraculous defense yesterday.
Gila, BA Geek-nya juga cantik-cantik, bro.
To Evos.
Okay, let's be real, okay? Behind every miracle play, there's always a quote-unquote miracle blunder or a huge blunder. And I think that's what happened in the last 2 matches of Geek and also RRQ versus AE yesterday. They're not thinking about the worst case scenario and always thought.
Lah bukan El Clasico itu, Cok, bersama VS Madrid anjing. Emang bersama VS Madrid bakal tanding lagi.
What if
RRQ versus Evos lah. Evos.
Now another team with with the same colors.
Astaga, not good, not real, not glorious.
Menjadi king of comeback, sering banget juga reverse sweep.
Fisca pra cá, el Cafés Catalunya, el Fisca Pablo. Hala Madrid. Kenapa MU harus GGMU? VS Marka VS Madrid, F De Jong main nggak? Kayaknya nggak main, bakal dijual F De Jong. Emang bakal main El Clasico? Kami dari 27 bulan Mei. Apa itu? Ada F De Jong, gua nonton. Gak ada F De Jong, tidur aja gua. Geek blunder. Emang kick off-nya jam berapa?
Senang sih main sama abang-abangan Evos, senang banget.
Yang lu biasanya karbitan, kata kok yang lu biasanya karbitan.
Nggak ada sih, nggak ada kesusahan.
GG City. Siapa itu GG City? Real itu kata Coach Jasin. Fans City biasanya jadi fans City karena juara UC. Hai. Kenapa di delete chatnya? Astaga. Dreams. Sorry kepencet. Bilang aja kalau lo nggak mau. Kenapa lu berhenti jadi fans Chelsea, Gasan?
Seeing this banter from these two nerds.
Cocok logi apa ini?
Game, guys, because
Cocok logi yang gimana?
I mean, as much as we would love to just say how great Dreams was, because he was absolutely phenomenal. The punishers from Dreams, that's why you completely deserve to play the match. My vote for play of the match. Congratulations to Dreams. But we have to point out the elephant in the room. What was Luke doing to give Dreams such a big opening? To then force a feather airstrike from a boy. Play the match once again presented to you by Samsung Galaxy S22 Series 5G.
Oke guys, gue mau pamit dulu ya. Gue mau beres-beres dulu. Nanti 1 atau 2 jam ke depan lah gue kembali live. Bye. Thank you udah nonton Gasan di TKS dan teman-teman lainnya. Rule number 1 Mercedes Red and Messi segala. Oke, bye.